Hi, Yllah.
Hi. We started?
Yes,
I was distracted, sorry.
it's
Hello.
okay. So, thank you for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. Could you introduce yourself?
Oh, hi everybody. My name is Yllah. I live in Japan. I came here in 2017. I'm from the Democratic Republic of Congo. And yeah, I studied and work in Japan.
What brought you to Japan?
I got a scholarship for my master's degree. And yeah, I applied for a scholarship and I got it. So that's how I found myself in Japan for studies, basically.
What did you study?
I studied environmental sciences, technology, and policies. So everything that's like climate change related and forest and the nature-based solution and, all the good stuff.
Wow, you're very intelligent.
I try to be.
What do you do for a living now?
So right now I'm working in consulting in environmental sciences as well. And I'm also doing my doctorate degree and again in environmental sciences. So I am studying part-time and working part-time.
So you are working for a Japanese company or?
It is an international organization, sort of, and not sort of, it's an international organization. I cannot disclose the name. But to be honest, I also work for another Japanese company. So I'm doing consulting in two different companies while I'm working. And one company is completely Japanese and another one is international organization.
Do you speak Japanese?
I try to speak Japanese.
So how did you learn Japanese?
First, when I was in the uni, so when I came for my master's, there was a learning Japanese program in my uni, and it was for about 6 months. So I got into that program and I got to learn the basics of Japanese, like the kana, kanji, like the first, I would say 100 kanjis, and basic conversations as of like just to be able to, go around easily. That's how I got to learn Japanese, but then it was a lot more by the book. And I rejected it at some point, and I found out that it's just best to learn when you are immersed in the society, when you talk to people, when you exchange, like today, when you do street interviews and stuff like that. It's an easier way to learn. I found that my Japanese, basically, my speaking skills increased much faster when I started interacting with people.
Do you have Japanese friends?
Yeah, I have Japanese friends. I wouldn't say friends, like very close friends, because I feel like the codes to define friendship in Japan are way different from what I know as a person. So what I have is colleagues, basically. We can go out for lunch or, for like a nomikai. But I don't have Japanese friends that I can say like, I have an issue, I have a problem, or like I want to call them in emergency, or like I fell off in my apartment and I call them, like close friends like that. No, I don't.
But you have foreign friends.
Yes, I have a lot of foreign friends, especially those that I met in the university because we came like under the same scholarship. So that was like I would say my crew. So, and then because I feel like I interact more with foreigners through my job or through my studies, so I have much more foreign friends, I would say.
So you are doing YouTube?
Yes,
as well?
yes, I do.
So why did you start YouTube?
Ooh, it's a very long story. Oh my God, okay. So I was about to go to London for a conference. So it was my first time to it was my first time to think of going to London, and it was for a conference. So I bought this camera. They had a Canon camera on sale. So I was like, since I'm going to London and it's my first time, maybe I should buy a camera. I had not an iPhone, the other one. A Samsung. I had a Samsung and I was about to go to London. So I'm like, let me buy a camera because it's on sale so I can have souvenirs in London. So I bought that camera without thinking YouTube, without thinking any social media. And then my visa application got rejected. Yeah. That's welcome to my life as a Congolese person. And then I was so bikurishita, so sad. I was like, why? And blah, blah, blah. Everything was ready. Why? So I was like, now I have this camera. What can I do with it? And then I started recording videos, basically because I cannot talk to people. Everybody mind their own business. So I started talking to myself and recording it. So that's how it started. I put just the camera there and I started talking mostly about environmental sciences, waste management issues. And then I was like, what do people do with cameras like that? So, wait a minute, YouTube. And that's how it started. So thank you, London, for rejecting my visa application. That's a very weird story. I'm sorry.
In your YouTube, you interview Japanese people.
Yeah.
Right? So I think it's not easy to interview Japanese people.
Very
They
difficult.
deny interview sometimes,
Yes.
right?
Most of the time, yes. When I go do street interview, I have to mentally prepare myself for rejection because I usually spend an entire day, and then I only successfully talk to 10 people. Can you imagine? Because everybody is, number one, they look at you and they already think you're gonna speak in English with them. I do my interviews in Japanese, but because I'm foreigner, they are already afraid that conversation with you is going to be in English, so they're like avoidant. But when you successfully talk to them, they are very eager to voice their opinion. You feel like you're gonna have the exact same answer for the exact same question, even if you ask a million people. So it's very difficult for me to be able to have like a conversations, discussion, brainstorming around topics usually. Yeah, because I guess, I don't know, there's that homogeneity and people just are very agreeable when it comes to topics and very hard to talk to be honest. Very difficult to approach in Japan for me. Maybe like 2 people out of 50. Because I stand there and I'm usually with a friend, another friend who is a YouTuber, so that we can help each other mentally. So we support each other and we stay there. We're like, interviewしてもらっていいですか? Interview ですか? They're like, sometimes they don't even react. They're like, and I'm like, guys, chill. You're just talking to another human being. And again, I forgot about that part when I started interviews because I watch a lot of interviews in America, and there people just talk. It's just like very natural. And in Japan, it's a whole process. You feel like you need an application form to interview somebody. And sometimes I get people like talking to me after I interview them. They send me messages. Oh, don't post my face. Don't. I thought about it and don't post my interview anymore. And I'm like, why? The only thing you said is, yes, I think Japan is the best country in the world. Like, what is so scary about that? They're like, no, I would like to keep my face private. So sometimes you have a bunch of footage that you discard, you put away because people contacted you after. They're like, nah, we thought about it and we don't want to be. And I'm like, what? Why is this such a big deal? But yeah, it's the culture.
Wow. Yeah, you are very patient.
I have to, because I like my hobby. Like YouTube is very fun for me. In Japan, it's like my escape. I like just interacting with people for fun and editing and posting, like being more creative. But yeah, it's I have to be patient. It's the price to pay.
Like a 4%, 2 out of 50.
Yeah.
So same as me when I interview Japanese people.
Oh my God! I thought with you it would be easier because you're Japanese.
You speak English very fluently.
Oh, thank you.
So how did you learn English?
Ooh, so my story with English is mostly through music.
Music.
I started listening to foreign music when I was a teenager and mostly in English, and I would like print the lyrics because if I love the song very much, I'll go ahead and print the lyrics and try to read it, and if I don't understand something, I translate it with a dictionary. So I was learning without really knowing that I'm learning the language, just through music and the movies and things like that.
How many languages do you speak?
5.5. The half is Japanese, or maybe like 1/3. Yeah. Let me count. Lingala, Congo, Swahili, French, English, and Japanese.
What are your future goals?
Ooh, oh my God, you want me to talk for an hour? Oh my God. I've got a lot of goals that are like personals and professional and academic, but I would say the closest goal right now is to be able to have my PhD. I'm graduating in March. So I have to work hard on my results, on my thesis writing and presentations to be able to have my degree. So that's like my closest goal. I also want to be able to grow my YouTube channel because it's very, very fun as a hobby. I want to reach as many people as I can through my content, whether they're non-Japanese or Japanese, English speakers or Japanese speakers. I don't put a number on that because it's very stressful, I would say. And I also want to be able to Okay, I hope nobody in my work find this, but I want to get in like manager level of my work so that I can infiltrate the system. Yeah, so that I would say that's like my 3 goals. And I also have like personal goals as a person. I want to be able to know myself better. I want to be able to understand my boundaries, my limits, my tolerance, to just know the person that I am better so that I can, I would say, navigate the society much more easier for my mental and my personal growth.
Great. Great
you.
goals. Thank you, Yllah.
Thank you very much.
And you are doing Instagram and the YouTube channel.
Yes.
So please follow her.
Follow me, guys.
See you next time. Bye.
See you. Bye, guys.